I am sitting in the sanctuary, a few rows from the front. To my left, my mom and dad, my little brother Timmy in mom's lap and sleeping. To my right, my older brother Brad. Brad and I have just received these thin blue books that every kid in the service passed. They've handed them out, new copies, and we got them from men in gray and black suits standing at either end of the pews, stacks of these books in their hands. The blue paper cover is bordered with green grape leaves, tendrils working up and down either side with bunches of grapes here and there. And at the top and bottom of the cover, the tendrils meet sheaves of wheat in the same green ink. The pastor says it is the book of Psalms, S-O-M-M-S. And I wonder what that is. Look at the words in black ink centered a little high on the cover. I sound out the words to myself, the book of, and stop. P-S-A-L-M-S. How does that, I wonder, spell out Psalms? But even if I don't understand, this is the first Bible, or the piece of it, I have ever gotten. And I don't want to lose this book. I want to keep it. So I take one of the nubby pencils from the back of the pew in front of me, nestled in its tiny wooden hole, besides the larger holes where the tiny glass cups are placed once we empty them of grape juice. And I began, for the first time in my life, to write my name by myself. I start at the upper left-hand corner, just below the border, but the first word trails off. It falls towards the center title in black as though the title is a magnet. The letters I make iron filings. They fall that way because there are no lines for me to balance them upon, as I am able to do with a paper given to me by my kindergarten teacher, Miss Paisley. I finish the first word, feel in my hand the cramp of so much strenuous, focused work, and hold the book away from me. And I look at it while the pastor rolls on and on and on. There is no place for the second word I see, the last letter of my first name, too near the first letter of the title. Now this is a problem. I know the second word must follow the first on the same line. A little space needed between them. Mrs. Paisley would not approve. This is a problem. But there is space above my name due to it falling away, a little wedge of blue field that might, if I am careful enough, be able to hold that second word. And I write, work out the riddle of the letters without lines, letters that will line up to mark this book as mine and mine only. Then I am finished, and here is my name, me. The first time I have ever written my name myself alone. Later on the way home, my older brother Brad will look at the book and say, Lott, Bret, who's that? And laugh at my ill-spaced effort. Still later, I will write my name again on the cover, this time with a blue pen, holding the book upside down. The words will be a little more jaunty, full of themselves, and the confidence of a kid who knows how to write his name. No problem at all. Beneath the second round, though, will be the lone letter B, a practice swing at making that capital letter as good as I can make it. Later, I will be baptized into the church at age 14, a ritual, it will seem to me, is the right thing to do. Later still, in college, I will be born again, as Christ instructed Nicodemus. And later, even still, I will have written entire books of my own, created lives out of the whole cloth of my imagination. I will have created and created in my name. But on this Sunday, the pastor still rolling on, these two little words themselves are enough. Bret, Lott. It's only a kid's scrawl, my own little imitation of God. That's why he is what he is.